Britain, France, and Israel, they have a secret military plan that they concoct, and the goal or the idea is that Israel will attack Egypt. And then Britain and France issue an ultimatum. And they will say basically to Egypt and Israel, stop where you are and withdraw from the canal. And obviously, or the idea is that Israel will obviously accept this, but Egypt will not. And so when Egypt does not accept this, then that will open up the opportunity for Britain and France to get involved militarily. And so actually what plays out, Israel attacks Egypt, they fight, Britain and France issues their ultimatum to stop where you are and withdraw from the canal. Israel does it, Egypt does not, and so then they're there. But when this happens, initially Eisenhower, the U.S. was dismayed that Israel took military action, and then when Britain and France took over or got involved, then there's an idea there was collusion here, and that just made the United States angry. Britain and France had hoped the United States would, at the very least, acquiesce to what they're doing, if not support it, but that turned out not to be the case. The United States was quite angry at this, and they worked to exert pressure on their allies. When the British currency started to kind of go on a free fall, they did not support it. When Britain had trouble getting oil, the United States did not help to get oil. So basically, the United States puts pressure on their allies to engage in ceasefire and then eventually withdraw. The United States goes to the United Nations as well. When Britain and France block them in the Security Council, they have a general vote in the General Assembly, criticizing this, telling the vote is to get them to stop. And so basically the United States here is siding with the Soviet Union. They're siding with, other countries, but not their own allies, which is dismaying for Britain and France. As this conflict is going along as well, the Soviet Union gets involved. They threaten intervention in the region. They threaten also to send missiles to London and Paris. Now, that last point, to do that was more probably a bluff, but there was a potential that they could actually intervene in the Middle East. And so all these pressures build on Britain, France, and so then they eventually do withdraw from the territory, as does Israel a little bit later.